Getting a little testy. Getting a little testy right now, Rob Parker. This Mike Tyson and Jake Paul stuff.
I broke my back.
That's right. So they had to weigh in.
Yeah. Did you see it?
And Ryan, so was it a pimp slap
Here,
or just
I'm
a
showing
regular
you right
slap?
now. Look at me. Here, look at my phone.
I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever.
He slapped him.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he slapped him. And you could tell he was a boxer, Mike Tyson, because he went into like defense mode immediately. Like,
right.
He back like ready to like, here comes a right hook. So yeah, I don't know if it's real. I mean, let me really
Spinal.
877-99 on Fox, and the Eagles missed a field goal. Just to give you an update on Thursday Night Football, they were driving, had a big penalty that pushed them back, and they just missed a field goal. So no score in Philadelphia. 9:55 left to play in the first quarter on this Thursday night, and also
Tyson
with the
he was with this young girl who asked him about the legacy. Man, take a listen to this.
In your return to the ring for this fight, you are setting a monumental opportunity for kids my age to see the legend Mike Tyson in the ring for the first time. So after such a successful career, what type of legacy would you like to leave behind when it's all said and done?
Sound great.
No, I don't believe in the word legacy. I just think that's another word for ego. Legacy doesn't mean nothing. That's just some word everybody grabbed onto. Someone said that word and everyone grabbed on the word, so now it's used every 5 seconds. It means absolutely nothing to me. I'm just passing through. I'm going to die, and it's going to be over. Who cares about legacy after that? With a big ego, so I'm going to die. I want people to think that I'm this, I'm great. No, we're nothing. We're just dead. We're dust. We're absolutely nothing. Our legacy is nothing.
Thank you
Thank you so much for sharing that.
Yes,
that is something that I have not heard before. Someone say that as an answer.
Can you really imagine somebody say, I want my legacy to be this way when you're dead? Why do you want somebody you think somebody really wants to think about you? What's the audacity? I think, I want people to think about me when I'm gone. Who the cares about me when I'm gone? Well, my kids, maybe, or grandkids. Who the cares?
And again, thank you so much for sharing that.
Oh, God.
She was great. First off, let me give her kudos. A round of applause. She stayed cool, calm, and collected. This is Iron Mike in front of her getting attitude. Like,
you know what?
She could be like, oh,
she sound really good too. Like,
yeah, she might be on to something. Yeah,
she'll be on CBS News.
100%. You can put some. Why
so
you can't
white.
come to Spectrum?
No doubt.
Don't disrespect me like that. I'm sitting here right in front of you.
She'll
Spectrum
be on
News 1
CBS
anchor.
News. I'm talking about a legitimate news gathering organization.
Don't do me like that. Okay, I'm running these streets in LA. Okay,
I'm angelic.
She sounded good, but yeah, that's Mike's. Come on, Mike.
Let's do this. 877-99 on Fox. Few people.
I just want to put my hand through his head.
Are you watching the fight, Brandon and Reno?
We're
You're
lying, Brandon. You know you're watching.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely watching. We got all the family coming over. Everything is going to be a big event. But I really hope that Tyson doesn't disappoint because I cannot stand Jake Paul. I know he's been putting in a lot of work, but I think his fights are all bogus, to be honest. So I hope Tyson can bring him back.
The
here
last
to the real world.
Tyson fought, didn't he get pummeled? I mean, the last time he was in the ring, it was not
Roy Jones.
It was not a pretty picture.
He didn't get pummeled, no.
There was some other fight he fought after that didn't go well, if I remember correctly.
And again, thank you so much for sharing that.
Yes, thank you,
Thank
Brian.
you. Oh yeah, that's Alex. That's a good
That's
one.
good.
Oh yeah,
Brian. Brian,
Get that one ready. I'm gonna be using that whenever he's saying his pointless stuff all the time.
You can use that on Kelvin. Just put Kelvin in the front of that.
You go.
Brian in Michigan,
What's
you're on
up,
the
B?
Odd Couple. What's up, Brian?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
We
Yes.
got you.
All right. I was going to ask you guys, now that I've been calling in a little bit, I went out and bought me this nice noise-canceling headset, so I sounded good on the radio. How do I sound?
Sound great.
You sound terrible. No,
No,
you
you
sound
sound
good,
great.
brother. We respect you. You sound great, B.
All right, well, let me get Martin Weiss's number, man. I'll send him the link so we can get him a nice headset. Sound like anyway.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, all those bets he's winning. He can't get a good
get a new
headset or
headphone?
phone. Right.
Dang.
Anyway,
Shots.
Anyway, guys.
Are you watching?
I'm going to, I wouldn't pay for the fight, but since I've already got the streaming service, as one of the greats once said, I'm going to get my
After all that talking, his
I'm gonna
headphones
watch.
went out.
I kind of see it. I kind of see it one way. I kind of see it like when you're young and sometimes you're running in with your pops and you still can't take him because you're just at that age. But there comes in that point in time when you know, he's getting so old, I can take him. Well, Tyson's past that point, man. Paul's gonna embarrass him, man. That's what's going to happen.
Yep, that's what's going to happen. A lot of people are going to be mad about it. 877-99 on Fox.
Again, thank you so much for sharing that.
Yes, if you want to get in. Sean in Sacramento, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Sean?
What's up, Sean?
Yeah, my uncle from another brother, cousin Kelvin, my brother's behind the boards. Real quick, man, you can't believe who I just ran into. Hold on, you want to get on the phone real quick with him? Hey, fellas. I just want to say, man, who's not watching me next week, man? I'm going to put on a real show. I'm going to show Paul who his daddy is. And if you're not going to watch Rob, at least get Kelvin to watch. He's one of my biggest fans.
Who was that?
That's Mike Tyson.
That was not Mike Tyson.
That's Mike Tyson.
Sean, leave the impressions to me, Sean. What are you doing?
I got a tattoo and I'm not finished.
Wow. All right, 877-99 on Fox. We'll take more
Mike
of your
Tyson
phone
gonna find
calls.
Sean and swing
Are
on him.
you watching the Tyson-Paul fight? Are you going to get – what is it on?
It's on Netflix.
Are you going to get
They're
Netflix
watching
just
it.
to watch it?
Everybody's
You know what I
gonna
mean?
watch
Like,
it.
if you have Netflix, I understand. You're already paying for it. But would you –
But you can still
Get it.
protest by not watching. Like,
No,
I know
know.
I have Netflix, but I ain't watching.
I'm not watching at all. I'll
Man,
see the
please.
highlights or whatever. I'm not watching it.
You're going to have your wings and
Steve
Netflix ready.
DeSager won't even watch
Steve is
this.
watching it. What's trending? Steve, stop it. You're watching.
Steve, you're not watching this
How am I
debacle.
watching this?
You don't have Netflix?
No.
See?
Oh, well,
so
then never
Steve's
mind.
not watching
All
it.
right. If you had Netflix, would you?
Is it this weekend?
It's tomorrow.
See? It's tomorrow. See, Steve's not interested in this like me. This is a debacle.
We're going to be here.
Yeah, we'll be here.
Well, wait, what time does it start? That's a good point.
Well, this show goes till 7
Well, I mean,
Pacific,
the fight.
doesn't it?
But yeah,
So
but you know how fights start all late, 10,
usually
11
start
o'clock.
about
You know,
7
something
Pacific. So, yeah.
You know.
Okay.
This one, they're gonna make sure everybody watches this. But still having this conversation. We know Steve ain't interested. We know he is
know
not
there are
watching.
people. I'm not watching. Steve's
You're
not watching. Ryan's
The worst
not
part
watching.
about
Alex
this is,
not
to
watching.
Steve's point, that the timing of this, like, I might have to actually like hang around here and just see if somebody throws it up on the flicks or something. I'm not going out
We
of
don't
my
have
way to
Netflix
watch it.
here.
We do have it in the studio.
Do we have Netflix?
Yeah, it's mine.
Okay, yours. I was gonna
Are you
say.
watching, Alex?
No.
Are you watching by accident, like by
No,
proxy?
because, like, to be honest with you, I already dislike the fact we give these Paul brothers a platform to be influencers
Thank
and they have
you.
podcasts.
And now Mike
They're
Tyson
way
is giving
beyond
up
just
his
podcasts
legacy, right? Giving him a chance to cash in on his legacy. That's what I hate about it. That's really what I hate about it and why I don't want to endorse this. That's why I want Mike Tyson to get knocked out.
I'm with you.
So that people can stop doing this. Stop it.
Because the same thing
I
happened
want
with
the
McGregor,
opposite, though.
remember?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's how it started. I brought that up yesterday. It started with Floyd when he went from a legit boxer to all of a
doing
sudden
this
just doing
right.
these random one-offs. Like, he fights so many random people that you don't even know. You're like, wait, he was in Dubai and he fought who? Like, I don't even.
He's just taking money. It's just a money
Yeah,
grab.
and now Tyson's kind of doing the same. Let's see. We got 877-99 on Fox. We're still talking about this. Look, the fact of the matter
Well, the
is,
fight is tomorrow.
millions of people are going to be watching it. It's tomorrow on Netflix. Everybody. The great thing about it, if you're Jake Paul and even Tyson, is everyone already has Netflix for the most part. So it's like they don't have to go out of their way. I don't have to pay $89.99 for a pay-per-view.
It was the same thing with the Brady roast, remember?
Great point.
That was one of the biggest things on Netflix.
Which, by the way, that was hilarious. That was actually hilarious.
Jeremy in Maine, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. Did they cheat in the Brady roast too? Was it cheating?
Well, they
did
brought up
actually.
cheating.
They
brought
made
up
sure
cheating.
the microphones
sure
were just
did.
how Brady liked them.
Yes. All right, Jeremy in Maine, you're on the Odd Couple. What's up, buddy?
Not much. How's it going, guys?
What's
Doing
up, Jeremy?
great.
The only person I know from Maine. What's up, brother?
Not much. I'm going to definitely be watching the fight tomorrow. My uncle Jeff used to spar with Mike Tyson back when he was younger before he became professional.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Did he ever take a right hook or anything?
Want to say that again?
Did he ever catch a right hook?
I don't know. He doesn't really talk about it.
Then he caught a right hook. He don't want to relive it.
Well,
you don't want to relive it.
You
Thank
should know that it didn't go well because I think he has applesauce for dinner every night.
Who are we going to next? No, we're going to Alice. Can we go?
Everything's not funny. Alice in Pittsburgh, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports
I have to endure
Radio.
this.
Alice, I know you laughed. Didn't you laugh,
She
Alice?
didn't laugh.
How are you guys?
Doing great.
Hey, you know what? I like Mike Tyson. A friend of mine flies helicopters, and he flew Mike Tyson. I don't know if you know anything about him and his pigeons, but
We do.
he had this special about his pigeons, and my friend who used to work for one of the local news stations flew and covered that. And he's really a nice guy, and I hate Jake Paul. So I'm not really into fighting, but I can't stand Jake Paul, and I'd like to see Tyson flatten him. He probably won't, but I would like to see it.
I understand. I think there are a lot of people like you because I'm with you on the Jake Paul stuff and this money that he's carved out in this niche. But Mike Tyson is almost 60 years old, and I think
I know he is. I know he is, but I still would like to see it. Could happen. You never know.
I mean, if he, yeah.
I already have Netflix anyway. I wouldn't get Netflix to watch it,
Right.
but I have Netflix. So
That's the key part.
Thanks,
Alice, thank you. Alice says she don't like fighting, but she loves football. That's the part, is that I actually believe a lot of people wouldn't buy this. More, I think Netflix or Jake Paul promotions or whatever, I think they would actually been shocked.
if it was pay-per-view,
yeah,
they
I think
probably
people would be
wouldn't
like,
do enough
I'm not buying
to
it,
make it happen.
$89.99. And because of the injury to Tyson, like it's been so long, but I think because it's on Netflix, people are like, it's already right there. You know, and the minute they turn on their flicks, it's going to be sitting right in front of them. Click this to watch this fight.
All right, Coach G in Augusta, Georgia. You're on the Odd Couple. Fox Sports Radio.
Thanks for taking the call. Just 2 quick points. First of all, Netflix gonna knock this thing all the way out the park. Just like y'all saying, they already have the program. It's a win-win for them. But Rob, you made a good point. Nobody else is saying this, Rob. I've heard anybody. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
we got
you're listening. Yep, go ahead.
You made a great point, Rob. People forget this, and when Mike Tyson was still in his boxing shape, professionally competing, he lost his last 6 bouts. 2 to Holyfield, 1 to Lewis, Buster Douglas, and the last 2 guys, which are basically no names, knocked him out.
They did, and that's what I was saying.
Right. So if he, at the end of his last bout, he said, I'm retiring, I'm not good for the sport, I don't want to embarrass the sport. Remember that, Rob?
Yep.
Now, all of a sudden, 30 years, whatever years later from that, you're back, you're going to resurge, and all that's coming back. It doesn't work that way. I don't think it's good for boxing, for sure, and I just don't want to be part of that circus. The only way it's going to change if he gets put out cold.
I have a feeling you're saying that now, but I have a feeling when it's in. Do you have Netflix?
No, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone. About to say.
And again, thank you so much for sharing that.
That's right. We appreciate the
I
call.
like that.
Mike in Montana, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Mike?
Rob, I haven't talked to you since the night Chris announced he was leaving the show. I'm the Lions fan, and I've been dealing with your Lions hate for years. But for this, Rob, you moved the goalposts in so many things, and you talk about how sports, when people get old and they retire, it's not that they can't do it. It's that they can't do it long-term professionally. Tyson, yeah, he's almost 60, but if you put Tiger Woods on a golf course, he could shoot 68 today. And Tyson doesn't have to be good for weeks. He has to be good for one
But he
fight.
also could get knocked out. Come on now, Mike. And we just talked about it when he was still fighting and in boxing shape. He got beat.
Those are real people.
He got beat. And my
Right,
point
but-
is, you're fighting a
but
guy
Tyson doesn't
30
have to
years
last the
younger
whole-
than you. 30 years. I don't know how old you are, Mike. How old are you?
I'm 43.
All
And
right.
when
Do
I
you
was in
want to
my
take on
20s,
a
I was
17?
working in
Would
a garage in
you
New York.
take on a 17-year-old right now?
Oh, I'll fight a 17-year-old. Yeah, I got
No,
too
I
much
ain't
grown
fighting
man
a
strength.
17-year-old right now because a 17-year-old right now I'm in better shape compared to you would expect because a 17-year-old ain't hit that man's strength.
Yeah, I'm whooping a
Tyson's got that
17-year-old
man's
up.
strength.
Yeah, I got too much
Mike-
grown. If nothing else, I'm
Mike,
just body slamming him.
Mike, I want you to call back when Mike Tyson gets knocked out of the ring, okay?
First of all, let me just say this
Do
for
that,
people.
Mike. Can you do
Mike
that?
Tyson ain't getting knocked out, nor is Jake. They have 14-ounce gloves. That's a huge. Usually they're 10-ounce gloves, meaning we ain't getting to the knuckles. We ain't getting to the knuckles. It's going to be a couple of good punches.
I fought at the Palace with the big oversight. You know that? I fought Terry Foster.
Yeah, well,
in a fight.
Yeah, this ain't happening. However, if someone was to get knocked out, it would be Jake. Because if Mike Tyson just has one little flashback to circa the early 90s, late 80s, and he just has a flashback and one uppercut comes to Jake's face, it could be a wrap.
Maybe since Mike Tyson is on, the money, they offer him another $3 or $4 million to take a fall. You know what I mean? If you get knocked out, and then we could get another fight.
Well,
we could have another fight, and then have you have a redemption. And Mike Tyson, he wasn't ready, so it's better if
Jake Paul gets knocked out, it's the best thing because then you get real people who go, "Oh, this was really fighting. I'm really going to watch the next one."
Mike Tyson gets knocked out, man.
It's embarrassing. If Jake Paul gets knocked out, this is great for them because then they can say, oh, this is legitimate. Jake, the promoter of this, got knocked out and he got flat. And you get real boxing fans be like, yo, this was actually kind of real. I gotta watch
it. You still gotta watch it, to see like where they are.
Yeah.
Because what was the other fight we saw, which was terrible? I can't remember.
McGregor?
Yeah, something, and you could just tell they weren't really doing anything. But
just everybody's saying the slap was staged, by the way. The slap, for those who don't know, Mike Tyson just slapped Jake Paul a few minutes ago at the weigh-in.
No, I think he had like some crumbs on his goatee.
He was just getting them off?
Yeah, that was it.
The only thing I will say, Mike you could tell he's a trained boxer. He slapped him and went immediate and like shifting his you got to duck the slip, you got to slip the jab. And I was like, oh, he's locked in.
I'm a Tyrannosaurus, man.
All right, shop talk.
Tyrannosaurus, what is that?
I don't know.
I'm a Tyrannosaurus, man.
I think there was one on the Flintstones, Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, that's the thing that tipped the car over, right? Hey, shop talk
do you keep
on the way.
ordering the Brontosaurus ribs if you're going to turn the car over every time? I just don't understand it.
Because that's like you eating the ribs you get from Ralph's every time.